Get ready to explore the world of rare treasures hidden in everyday coins, because today we are counting down the top 5 most valuable coins that shocked collectors with their incredible auction prices. From rare pennies to powerful dimes and nickels, each coin has a unique story, surprising history, and unbelievable value that can turn pocket change into a fortune. Stay with us till the end, because number 4 will completely surprise you. First coin, the 1960 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin, is a classic piece of early modern United States coinage that continues to attract attention among collectors, especially when an unusual example appears with a rare combination of condition and visual appeal. This coin, without a mint mark, indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, where large quantities were produced for everyday circulation, making most examples extremely common in the general market. However, not all coins are equal, and when a circulated piece survives with strong detail, balanced wear, and a distinctive dark brown tone, it can stand out in surprising ways among collectors. A circulated 1960 penny shows clear evidence of use over time, including light to moderate scratches, surface marks, and general wear and tear that gradually softens the original design. On the obverse side, Abraham Lincoln's portrait displays the most noticeable wear on the cheek, jawline, and hair, while the inscriptions remain readable, though slightly reduced in sharpness. The reverse side, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, also shows wear, particularly on the columns and steps, where the highest points tend to flatten due to continuous handling. Despite this wear, a well-preserved circulated example can still retain enough detail to remain visually appealing and collectible. The dark brown color seen on such coins is the result of natural oxidation of copper over decades, giving the coin a rich and even tone that many collectors appreciate when it appears smooth and consistent across the surface. This type of toning can actually enhance the coin's character, as long as it is natural and not the result of artificial treatment or cleaning. Scratches are a normal part of a circulated coin's history, but their impact on value depends on how severe and distracting they are. Light hairline marks are generally acceptable, while deeper scratches can reduce overall desirability. Collectors carefully evaluate these features, often focusing on eye appeal rather than just technical grade, meaning a coin with even wear and pleasing color can sometimes be more attractive than one with uneven damage or harsh cleaning. In the broader coin market, most 1960 Lincoln Memorial pennies hold only minimal value, but certain rare varieties and exceptional examples can command significant attention, especially if they exhibit minting errors or unusual strike characteristics. Coins with double die features, off-center strikes, or other unique production anomalies are especially sought after because they represent something out of the ordinary within a very common series. When a coin combines such rarity with strong visual presentation and verified authenticity, it can achieve remarkable results in competitive auctions. The idea of a 1960 Lincoln Memorial penny reaching an estimated value of around $670,000 reflects an extreme and highly specialized scenario, where the coin would likely be one of the finest or most unique examples known to collectors, rather than a typical circulated piece. Professional grading and certification would be essential in such a case, as these processes confirm authenticity, assign an official condition grade, and provide confidence to buyers, which often leads to higher bidding activity and stronger final prices. The Lincoln Memorial series itself began in 1959, replacing the earlier wheat reverse design, and represents an important transition in American coinage history, making early dates like 1960 particularly interesting. To collectors who focus on this period, even though the coin discussed here shows signs of circulation, including scratches and surface wear, it still holds historical significance as a piece that has moved through real-world transactions over decades. This sense of history adds to its appeal, as each mark and detail reflects its journey through time before becoming part of a collection. Proper care and storage are crucial for preserving whatever condition remains, as additional damage or improper cleaning can quickly reduce value and collector interest. Using protective holders and minimizing handling helps maintain. Next, coin. The 2011 Shield Penny is one of the modern United States Lincoln cent designs that often goes unnoticed in everyday pocket change. Yet in rare and extraordinary cases, a specific example with unique characteristics can attract massive attention in the coin-collecting world, especially when it appears in a circulated state with visible scratches, surface wear, and still maintains strong design details that make it stand out from ordinary examples. This coin carries no mint mark in this scenario, which means it could have been struck at the Philadelphia Mint, known for producing billions of coins for circulation, making standard 2011 Shield pennies extremely common and usually worth only face value. However, the story changes dramatically when a coin shows unusual preservation, rare minting features, or exceptional eye appeal combined with collector demand. A circulated Shield penny from 2011 will normally show clear signs of use, including small scratches, contact marks, and smoothing of the highest points of the design. But in a well-preserved circulated condition, the main details of the shield on the reverse side remain visible and strong, allowing collectors to appreciate the original sharpness of the design. The obverse featuring Abraham Lincoln typically shows wear on the cheekbone, jawline, and hair, while still retaining recognizable facial features and clear inscriptions. Surface wear is a natural result of circulation, and over time, copper coins develop a darker or more muted tone depending on exposure to air and handling. Scratches can vary in severity, from light hairline marks that are only visible under close inspection to deeper abrasions that may affect eye appeal. Collectors carefully evaluate these imperfections when determining value, because even small differences in surface quality can significantly impact desirability in the market. In very fine circulated condition, the coin still maintains a solid overall appearance, with moderate wear but no major damage that destroys the design. The shield on the reverse remains bold enough to clearly identify each vertical and horizontal line, which is an important factor for grading and collector interest. While most 2011 Shield pennies are extremely common, the rare examples that achieve extraordinary values typically possess additional factors such as mint errors, unusual strike characteristics, or perfect alignment and strong detail preservation that set them apart from billions of ordinary coins. In the context of a hypothetical high-value example reaching around $670,000, the value would not come from a normal circulated coin, but from an exceptional rarity factor, combined with strong collector demand. This could include dramatic mint errors, like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or unique planchet issues that make the coin one of a kind. The modern coin market has shown that even recent coins can achieve extremely high prices when they are unique enough and certified by professional grading services. Authentication plays a crucial role in establishing trust among buyers, as high-value coins must be verified for both originality and condition before reaching auction floors. Without certification, even rare coins may struggle to achieve their full market potential. Collectors in today's market are increasingly focused on quality, rarity, and eye appeal, and even a modern penny can become a centerpiece item. If it meets those standards, the 2011 shield penny design itself symbolizes strength and unity, with the shield representing protection and continuity of the nation, which adds a symbolic value that appeals to collectors beyond just monetary worth. When a coin with circulated wear and scratches still retains strong visual structure, it becomes more attractive because it tells a story of real-world use while still preserving its artistic integrity. Surface wear and toning also contribute to its character, especially when the coloration is even and natural rather than artificially altered or cleaned. Collectors prefer original surfaces because they maintain authenticity and historical integrity. The idea that a simple 1-cent coin could reach an auction value of $670,000 highlights how unpredictable the numismatic market can be when rarity and demand intersect. It also encourages collectors to carefully examine even the most common coins, because hidden varieties or rare errors may exist unnoticed in circulation. Proper storage is essential for maintaining any potential value, as additional scratches or environmental damage can quickly reduce desirability. Ultimately, the 2011 shield penny serves as a reminder that even modern coins can hold surprising potential, and in rare, exceptional cases, what begins as a simple, circulated penny with wear and scratches can transform into a highly sought-after collectible capable of achieving extraordinary prices in today's competitive auction market. Next coin. The 1958D Wheat Penny is one of those coins that instantly grabs attention when collectors hear about it, not just because of its age, but because of the unique combination of rarity, condition, and mint mark that can push its value into extraordinary territory in today's auction market, especially when a well-preserved example appears with sharp details and minimal wear. This small 1-cent coin can transform into a high-value collectible worth as much as $680,000, depending on its overall condition and eye appeal. The Denver mint mark, identified by the small d beneath the date, plays a key role in distinguishing this coin from others struck in the same year, and while millions were produced, only a tiny fraction survive in exceptional condition, making them highly desirable among serious numismatists and investors who are always searching for standout pieces to add to their collections. When we talk about a circulated 1958D Wheat Penny, it typically shows signs of everyday use, such as light scratches, surface marks, and slight dullness in luster. However, even within circulated grades, there is a major difference between average coins and those classified as extra fine. An extra fine example still retains strong detail in the wheat ears, on the reverse, and clear definition in Lincoln's hair, and facial features on the obverse. Although there may be light wear on the bards or points, the coin still looks attractive and maintains a significant portion of its original design sharpness. Scratches on such coins are usually minor and do not heavily distract from the overall appearance. But collectors pay very close attention to the placement and severity of these marks, because even small imperfections can influence the final auction value. In the case of a 1958D Wheat Penny graded extra fine, the surfaces may show light circulation marks, yet still possess a pleasing look, with balanced color and moderate shine. This level of preservation already places the coin above common circulated examples and into a more desirable category. Now, when market demand aligns with rarity and condition, auction results can become surprisingly high, especially if the coin also exhibits strong strike quality and minimal damage. Collectors often compete aggressively for coins that show fewer distractions and better eye appeal, which is why prices can escalate dramatically beyond typical expectations. In recent years, the coin market has seen increased interest from both seasoned collectors and new investors, pushing rare and high-grade wheat pennies into spotlight auctions where bidding wars can occur. The idea of a 1,958D wheat penny reaching a value near $680,000 may sound unbelievable to casual observers, but in the world of rare coin collecting, condition rarity and demand can create extraordinary outcomes, especially when a coin stands out among others of its kind. The extra fine grade acts as a strong foundation, but additional factors such as toning, strike sharpness, and absence of heavy scratches can elevate the coin's desirability even further. Collectors often prefer coins with smooth surfaces and even coloration, as these traits enhance visual appeal and indicate careful preservation over time. Another important aspect is authenticity and grading verification. Coins that have been professionally graded and certified tend to attract higher bids because buyers feel more confident about what they are purchasing. This assurance can significantly impact auction performance and final price. The story behind each coin also adds to its allure. Knowing that a small copper piece once circulated through everyday transactions decades ago and now holds immense value creates a sense of history and connection that collectors deeply appreciate. The 1958D wheat penny represents the end era of wheat reverse pennies, as the design changed shortly after, making it historically significant as well. This adds another layer of interest for collectors who focus on transitional periods in coinage. As demand continues to grow and fewer high-quality examples remain available, prices are likely to remain strong or even increase over time, making coins like this not just collectibles but potential long-term investments. Careful handling and proper storage are essential for maintaining condition, because even minor new scratches or environmental damage can reduce value. Ultimately, the combination of the Denver mint mark, extra fine condition, light circulation wear, and strong collector demand is what drives the remarkable valuation of this coin in today's market, turning a simple 1-cent piece into a headline-worthy treasure that captures the imagination of collectors around the world. Next coin. The 2002D Roosevelt dime may look like an ordinary piece of modern American coinage at first glance, but under the right circumstances, it can become one of the most talked about coins in the collecting world, especially when a circulated example survives in very fine condition, with strong details and a unique combination of features that elevate its appeal far beyond its 10-cent face value. The small D mint mark, located near the date, confirms that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing large quantities of coins for circulation, which makes most examples extremely common. However, the real excitement begins when a coin stands out from the millions through condition, surface quality, and potential rarity. A circulated 2002 D dime shows clear signs of use, meaning it has passed through countless transactions over the years, collecting light scratches, small contact marks, and areas of wear that soften the highest points of the design. Yet in very fine condition, the coin still retains much of its original detail, allowing collectors to clearly see the lines in Roosevelt's hair, the shape of his profile, and the boldness of the inscriptions around the rim. This balance between wear and detail is what defines the very fine grade and makes it appealing for collectors who value both history and visual clarity. Scratches on a circulated coin are expected, but their impact on value depends heavily on severity and placement. Light and evenly distributed marks are generally acceptable, while deep or distracting scratches can significantly reduce desirability. Collectors carefully examine the coin's fields and raised elements to determine whether the overall eye appeal remains strong, because even a coin with visible wear can still command attention if it presents well under light. The reverse side of the Roosevelt dime is equally important, featuring the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, in a very fine example. These elements remain well-defined, although there is noticeable wear on the ala points, such as the torch bands, and this is where advanced collectors look closely for something special. Coins that display strong or nearly full bands on the torch are often considered more desirable, as this detail is difficult to preserve in circulated condition. Surface wear and tear also contribute to the coin's character, giving it a story of movement and use over time. And while some collectors prefer uncirculated coins, others appreciate the history carried by circulated pieces, especially when they maintain a pleasing appearance and balanced tone. Now, when discussing a 2002 D. Roosevelt dime with an estimated auction value of around $650,000, it is important to understand that such a figure would not apply to a typical coin. Instead, it would reflect an extraordinary example with a rare mint error, an unusual strike, or a one-of-a-kind feature that sets it apart from all others. These could include dramatic off-center strikes, doubled die errors, missing clad layers, or exceptionally sharp details that are rarely seen in coins from this year. In the competitive world of coin collecting, rarity combined with eye appeal is what drives prices to such remarkable levels. When collectors encounter a coin that is both unique and visually impressive, bidding can escalate quickly as each participant tries to secure a piece that may never appear again. The role of professional grading and authentication is also critical in achieving high auction values. Certified coins provide buyers with confidence in both authenticity and condition, which encourages stronger bids and higher final prices. The story behind the coin adds another layer of fascination. Imagining that a small dime once used in everyday transactions could later become a six-figure collectible creates a powerful connection between history and value. The Roosevelt dime series itself has long been a favorite among collectors, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt and representing decades of American coinage. Even modern issues like the 2002 D remind us that valuable discoveries are not limited to old coins. Careful examination, patience, and knowledge can reveal hidden treasures in the most unexpected places. Maintaining the condition of such a coin is essential, as further scratches, improper cleaning, or environmental exposure can quickly reduce its value. Collectors store their coins in protective holders and handle them with care to preserve their surfaces. Ultimately, the transformation of a simple 10-cent coin into a potential $650,000 auction highlight demonstrates how powerful the combination of rarity, condition, and demand can be, turning an everyday object into a remarkable collectible that continues to capture attention and inspire collectors around the world. Next coin, the 1984p Jefferson 5-cent coin, is a fascinating example of how an everyday piece of American currency can gain attention in the world of coin collecting when certain rare characteristics come into play. This coin carries the P Mint mark, which shows it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known for producing huge numbers of coins for circulation, meaning that most 1984 Jefferson nickels are extremely common and usually only worth their face value. However, when a coin survives in circulated condition with a unique combination of detail, surface quality, and possible minting anomalies, it can attract serious interest from collectors who are always searching for something unusual. A circulated 1984p nickel has spent years moving through daily transactions, which naturally results in scratches, contact marks, and visible surface wear across both sides of the coin. These marks are a normal part of a coin's life cycle and help tell the story of its journey through the economy. On the obverse, the portrait of Thomas Jefferson typically shows wear on the cheek, jawline, and hair, with some flattening of the highest points, while the lettering remains readable, though slightly softened on the reverse. The Monticello building is the main focus, and collectors pay close attention to the steps and columns, as these details often wear down quickly in circulation. In a well-preserved, circulated example, the structure of Monticello is still clear, even if the finer details have been reduced by use. Scratches can range from light hairlines to more noticeable marks, and their impact on value depends on how much they affect the overall eye appeal of the coin. Coins with evenly distributed wear and minimal distracting damage tend to be more desirable even within circulated grades. Surface wear also affects the coin's original luster, often leaving it with a more muted or slightly dull appearance. But some coins retain a subtle shine in protected areas, which adds to their attractiveness. Collectors often prefer coins that have not been harshly cleaned, as original surfaces are considered more authentic and valuable in the numismatic market. When discussing a 1984p Jefferson nickel, with a potential auction value reaching as high as $690,000, it is important to understand that this level of value would only apply to an extremely rare and exceptional example. Such a coin would likely feature a major mint error or a one-of-a-kind, striking characteristic that sets it apart from all other known examples. Possibilities include dramatic off-center strikes, double die errors, wrong planche strikes, or other unique production anomalies that create rarity and drive demand among advanced collectors in the coin market. Rarity is one of the most important factors in determining value, and when rarity is combined with strong eye appeal and verified authenticity, prices can rise dramatically during competitive auctions. Professional grading and certification play a crucial role in this process, as collectors rely on expert evaluation to confirm both the condition and authenticity of a coin. Before placing high bids, a certified coin with a unique feature will always attract more attention than an uncertified one because it provides confidence to potential buyers. The Jefferson nickel series itself has been a staple of United States coinage since 1938, honoring one of the nation's founding fathers and maintaining a consistent design for decades, which makes it a popular series among collectors who enjoy building complete sets or searching for rare variations within the series. Even modern coins like the 1984p nickel can become valuable when they exhibit something out of the ordinary, reminding collectors that valuable discoveries are not limited to very old coins. The scratches and surface wear seen on circulated examples add character and history